Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Another Ghanaian youngster has been snapped up by FC Nordjaelland. Third Ghanaian in a row, third day of the week to make this big move. We'll be revealing who that is. As you can see him here pictured here with Camavinga of Real Madrid. We're also going to talk about Kudus Mohammed and his contribution to West Ham United. It has come under question. His contribution to West Ham United has been called into question. And we'll have a look at the Ghana Black Queens, who are preparing in earnest for their friendly game this Friday. The Black Queens will take on Morocco, along with some other friendly games later on, as they prepare for the Women's African Cup of Nations. With the new coach Kim Lars already unveiled, as you saw there at his unveiling last week, he is straight to work. We'll have a look at all that today. As usual, subscribe if you haven't. Click on that notification bell to get more updates. We'll jump right into it and start from the camp of the Youngster. Danish side FC Nordjaelland have snapped up. They reached an agreement to sign a talented young man named Prince Junior Mwako from Right to Dream Academy in Ghana. And now Prince Junior Mwako turned 18 and he is set to do a medical and sign his first professional contract. Now Prince Junior is following in the footsteps of Kudus Mohammed'S, Kamaldeen Sulemana, Simon Adengra, and many more who have been with the Right to Dream Academy before. You know where Right to Dream Academy is in Ghana. Here, Tom Vernon and everyone in the Right to Dream Academy have been doing an amazing job on unearthing talents. They have an amazing complex where they garner and harness the best of talents from in and around the African continent, mostly West Africa, and to be specific, Ghana, because it's in Ghana. They are doing an amazing job, and this guy here, Prince Junior Mwako, will be the latest to leave Right to Dream to FC Nordjaelland. For many who don't know, Right to Dream and FC Nordjaelland have an agreement. The owner of FC Nordjaelland founded Right to Dream, so not so weird of a move for this to happen. But before you get into that club, you have to be one of the top talents, and many of the guys at Right to Dream who have stepped up into FC Nordjaelland have been the best of the best. Mohamed Kudus, Simon Adringa, Kamaldeen Sulemana and co are not easy guys to emulate. Prince is pictured here, as I said, there in with Camavinga. Both players represented by CAA Stella. I think that is their agency that is fronting the two players. Great news on the front for Ghana football also. So yeah, I'm happy, I'm excited for him, and I'm grateful that these moves are happening for Ghana players. It's positive, especially the Bechem one that happened with a player right from the Ghana Premier League. Accra Lions as well, a player right from the Ghana Premier League into FC Barcelona. Abdulaziz Issa also as well. It's all good for the league, and it's all good for the local players. We have the talent, we have the men, we have the boys, we have the future in our hands, and I hope that these guys moving into new adventures will take it head on and will do the right things that need to be done to progress their career. The FC Nordjaelland move is an amazing one, and we wish Prince the very best. My next story has to do with a player who has gone through this path before, Kudus Mohammed. He's having a tough time with West Ham United. Kudus Mohammed this season has not hit the ground running. Last season, in his debut season, he was said to be one of the top talents for West Ham United. Under coach David Moyes, he was a prospect, eased into the game. Many people liked the way Moyes implemented or used him, and many people liked the way Kudus Mohammed fared in the season in general. The final game of the season saw him score an amazing bicycle kick against none other than the winners, Manchester City. However, it wasn't enough to stop them from winning the game and to go on to winning the title. 2024-25 proved to be a season in which he would upgrade or improve on that performance. It hasn't been so. It has been a stop-start season. He was suspended for 5 games in the latter part of last year. He came back, struggled to make an impact. His team are also struggling to do well, and it's not going well for them. However, there have been calls and questions into whether Kudus Mohammed's contribution to West Ham United. Former Brentford man Martin Allen, he reassesses Kudus Mohammed's role amid his goal drought. Now, the former Brentford manager has urged West Ham to reassess Kudus Mohammed's role in the team as the Ghanaian forward struggles to make an impact in the Premier League. Now, Kudus has gone 8 games without a goal or assist, with his latest setback coming against Brentford, where he missed a clear-cut chance. His dip in form has coincided with West Ham's struggles as the Hammers find themselves edging closer to the relegation zone. Now, speaking to West Ham's zone, Alan stressed the importance of statistical analysis in decision-making, suggesting Kudus' current output is a cause for great concern. As a manager, you always have to work out and look at the stats. How many games has Kudus played? How many goals and assists has he made? After a strong debut season, where he scored 14 goals and played a key role following his transfer from Ajax, Kudus has found it difficult to replicate that form this season. Alan believes his lack of goal contribution could force West Ham boss Graham Potter to explore other options. If he goes 20 games without scoring a goal or winning any points for West Ham United, you've got to question why he's in the team. With Chryson Somerville nearing a return from injury, Alan suggested Kudus may need time on the bench to rebuild his confidence and rediscover his form. I think Somerville is going to be fit soon and will play ahead of him. At the moment, Kudus is falling short of what's needed for a winning team. It's really that bad, yes. Kudus Mohammed is struggling. He's struggling for form. He's struggling for consistency. He's struggling for goals. Struggling for anything good, basically, this season. And it all went downhill. After he came back from that 5-game ban, it hasn't been so great since then. Kudus has struggled, and his team are also struggling. It's not like it's just Kudus Mohammed, but his slow dip in form has coincided with his team's dip in form as well. So we hope that fortunes change. Hopefully they do change, because this conversation will go on and on and on as doubts into whether he is fit, whether he should be benched, whether he should West Ham should start looking for other options. That conversation is bound to happen because it's a results game. I always say it's a results-oriented game. If you are not bringing out the result, we'll find an option that will give us the result. It's as simple as that. And Kudus Mohammed will find out the hard way. Hopefully, he doesn't get to that and he starts hitting all the right notes and firing from all cylinders. So we hope that that happens. We hope that everything is going to change. Hopefully, fingers crossed. My next and final story has to do with the Ghana Black Queens. Yes, the Black Queens are also in Morocco. They met with Ghana's ambassador to Morocco, and she was happy to receive them. Mrs. Bedawo, alongside some staff members of the Ghanaian embassy in Morocco, congratulated the team in qualifying for the Women's AFCON, which will be held in Morocco. I'm very impressed with your performance so far. Although you are here for a friendly game against the host, I believe you have the potential to return in July and perform even better. The embassy will ensure that the Ghanaian community here supports you at the stadium on Friday and beyond. Play your hearts out, and I wish you the very best, she said. Thank you so much to them. Congratulations. They've been training in Morocco for some time now. I think they got there last week, getting to the end of last weekend, if I'm not mistaken. In the early parts of this week, I saw pictures of them arriving in Morocco. We wish them all the very best. Hopefully, they do win against the host Morocco in that international friendly. They'll play other friendlies as well. No update yet on that front. Hopefully, we get it sooner rather than later. And so, Acherman and Kotoko issue that led to the death of Nana Poli. Bechem United have put a bounty on the head of the assailant, recognized as Berima, 100,000 Ghana cedis. If you know the whereabouts of this young, well, I don't know if he's young or not, this man called Berima, who on Monday was revealed that he's the one who stabbed Nana Poli. Find him and you could be 100,000 Ghana cedis richer. That's according to Bechem United. That's how I end it for today. Kudus Mohammed's time at West Ham United call into question. His contributions are waning. West Ham United are dipping slowly things need to change, or else the coach will need to look for other options elsewhere. Also talking to you about the Ghana Black Queens. Ghana's ambassador to Morocco has welcomed them ahead of their friendly on Monday, on Friday, and also the youngster Prince, who has signed from Right to Dream Academy to FC Nordjaelland. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy the rest of your week.